Hello beautiful family, welcome to my channel. In today's video, what I have for you is spaghetti and meatball jollof. Very delicious. This spaghetti and meatball jollof you are seeing right here is test one and come for more. It was so delicious. All the ingredients used will be listed in the description box. Without further ado, let's dive right into cooking. First thing first, let's parboil the spaghetti. In a boiling water, I'll add the spaghetti and a little salt to taste. Cover and allow to cook for 7 minutes or so. Once the spaghetti is good to go, I will remove from the heat, drain the spaghetti water and keep some of its water for the jollof while I add the spaghetti in a very chilled water to stop it from cooking further. Next is to prepare my own breadcrumbs to bind the meatball, and these are the slices of bread I'll be using. I will cut them in chunks with my hands and then toast them in the oven till it becomes crispy. Once it is crispy, I'll proceed to crush it roughly with my food processor until my desired smoothness, and here my homemade breadcrumbs is very much ready to be used. The full video of these breadcrumbs will be down in the description box. These are the combination of peppers that I will be using. I got here fresh tomatoes, red bell pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh ginger and garlic, and I will blend them roughly and proceed to parboil them before using it. Next is to season and mold the meatballs, and to the minced beef I will add some nicely chopped onion. You can use onion powder, there is no problem about that. Curry powder goes in next, ginger powder, garlic powder, some dried thyme, black pepper, fresh chopped curry leaf. You can as well use parsley, there is no problem about that. Beef seasoning, and lastly some salt to taste. Once that is done, I will mix everything to combine and then go ahead to add 1 egg, and that should be a room temperature egg, and some breadcrumbs that we made earlier. Afterwards, I will mix everything again to combine. Please keep watching. Have you liked this video? If no, please like this video, share this video out to your families and friends to learn a new thing, and then subscribe to our channel with the bell on to be notified anytime we upload a new video. God bless you. Right now everything is well mixed to combine. The next is to mold the meatballs to my desired sizes. Alright. And once I'm done molding the meatballs, I will go ahead to preheat a little vegetable oil to fry the meatball briefly to seal it up completely before adding them to the pasta sauce to cook thoroughly. Cooking of this meatball will take about 3 minutes, which is to say 1.5 minutes for each side. Alright, and once it is ready for this stage, I will remove it from the heat and set them aside. After removing the meatball, in the same vegetable oil used to fry the meatball, I will add some nicely chopped onion and stir to combine. You can as well decide to add a little seasoning right in the oil now or not. The all goes. By the way, the meatball has released some flavors here already. For that reason, we do not need much seasoning again. Alright. Next is to add the tomato paste we boiled earlier and fry the tomato paste until all the sour taste disappears. Once that is done, I will go ahead to add the pepper mix we boiled earlier and generously stir to combine, and then add a few seasonings. Okay, we do not need much seasoning on this particular stage. Alright, that's just the truth, and then stir the seasoning to combine with the sauce. Once everything is nicely stirred, I will go ahead to add the meatball we fried earlier and then stir the sauce and the meatball to combine. Once that is neatly done, I will go ahead to add some nicely chopped fresh curry leaf, then cover to cook for 20 minutes on a medium heat, but in between these minutes always stir to avoid burnt. And 20 minutes later, the meatball and sauce are nicely cooked. Isn't this beautiful and inviting? It is outside joke. Next is to add the spaghetti we boiled earlier and stir very well to combine. And once the spaghetti and sauce is well combined, I will go ahead to add the spaghetti water that I reserved and stir to combine once again and cover to cook for 5 more minutes. And here the delicious spaghetti and meatball is ready, and I will garnish with fresh curry leaf, but this is totally optional, but do bear in mind that the taste of this curry leaf is unbeatable. You can have this spaghetti and meatball as breakfast, lunch, or even dinner. If you by chance try this recipe, please do let us know your feedback on the comment section of this particular video or on any of our social media platforms. Hope you enjoyed doing this video with me. If you do enjoy the video, please give the video a thumbs up, share the video to your families and friends, drop your comment, and of course subscribe to our channel with your bell on to be notified anytime we upload a new video. From me and all my crew, thank you so much for watching. Always remain blessed, and we will see you in our next video. Bye bye.